bus. Yeah. As the chicken would say, what the cluck?
All right, so guys, remember, you're going to remain in your seats while the bus is moving. That is very important. That's like pretty much the only rule, really. You can kind of do whatever you want, really. Keep your arms and legs inside the bus and stay seated, and that's pretty much it. Right now, we're going to loop around and pick up more people, and then we're going to zip to Reading Terminal Market. So, this area has a lot of beautiful parks. Straight down that road ahead of us, past the second building with the columns down that street, is a beautiful park called Washington Square. That's where the tomb of the unknown soldier is from the American Revolution. There's a beautiful park back behind these buildings here, these weird brick buildings, called Independence Square, and that's actually where the Declaration of Independence was read to the public for the first time July 8th, 1876. These buildings, though, to the right, are very important government buildings from the 18th century. They are all Georgian style. You could call it Palladian style. Those are like interchangeable architecture terms. Independence Hall on the right, which features on the $100 bill. The Liberty Bell used to hang up there in the tower, but of course had to be taken down and replaced because it cracked, and now it's in those windows. But Independence Hall, the most famous thing is in the four windows to the right with the plaque in the middle. That is the very room where all the founding fathers got together to debate and sign the Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution. We're going to stop just over there to the left to pick up some people. So if anyone has any questions, that's a good time to ask me stuff, all right? I would recommend using that time to ask me stuff. Now, there's a detour, of course, so we don't go to Betsy Ross's house today because you can see that the street's blocked and the traffic is terrible. Instead, we're going to zip to Chinatown and to Reading Terminal Market. Now, I would recommend, a lot of people would just come here and they go take a photo of the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, and that's all they do down here. But there's all these beautiful parks back here and cool statues and historic buildings like, look at this white marble building up ahead of us on the right. It's from the 1820s. And that's the Second National Bank of the United States. And you can go inside there for free. That is now a portrait gallery. Alexander Hamilton was involved in the construction of that and stuff. Well, that's now a portrait gallery that's free. And you can go in there. It's got all the famous portraits of, like, the founding fathers and stuff. By the Peel family, they're a famous artist family. And, you know, that's free to go to. That'll be open to tomorrow. There's another free art museum to the right. So behind the Supreme Court here, the old Supreme Court building, there's the American Philosophical Society Museum, which is another free art museum at the moment. It has this exhibit with 18th and 19th century naturalistic paintings, like of wader birds and stuff and other nature scenes. And that's free to go to, and that's open tomorrow. What you guys want to do for tomorrow, by the way, is go on your phones and look up the WOW Welcome to America Festival, Welcome America Festival, and that will have a list of all the events going on, including what museums are free tomorrow. Because during that whole thing, different museums have different free days. I'm pretty sure today it was the Constitution Center, but like tomorrow it might be like the Penn Museum, so you can go see mummies and stuff. Because at UPenn, they have an archaeology department for hundreds of years now, and they have ancient Egyptian mummies and stuff. You can go there for free. All those museums are usually like $30.
I guess just mummies, no daddies.